Hi there everyone, I'm Lilith and I'm back with all things cozy and mindful gaming. Today's video combines some of my favorite things: plants, flowers, shrubs, bushes, foraging for plants. Have I mentioned I like plants? I get questions and comments about my plants all of the time. I counted recently and I have 53 houseplants. And don't even get me started on the plants I have outside. And you'd think that all of this time that I spend taking care of plants offline, IRL, would keep me from reaching for games about plants and gardening and farming. But no, there's nothing I love more than donning in-game overalls and doing a bit of farming, or just wandering through games that clearly get it and have put lots of thought and care into plant content. So for today's video, I want to share some of the best games for plant lovers that are out now on Nintendo Switch. Some of these include plants and gardening as part of the gameplay, and some just have really excellent plant vibes. Of course, we have to start with Stardew Valley. Created by the incredible solo developer Eric Barone, or Concerned Ape, Stardew Valley is a wildly popular pixel farming sim that is perfect for plant lovers. You leave your corporate job and life in the city to take over your grandfather's old farm in the valley, farming fruits and veggies and flowers, getting to know the locals, and helping to restore the community. I mean, you can choose to side with the greedy corporation and lead the valley further into ruin, but I don't know how to be mean in games. You can farm and fish and mine and care for farm animals and build and decorate your home and befriend and romance your neighbors. This game has it all, really. But as a plant parent, I was drawn in by the challenge of growing all the things and renovating the old greenhouse to grow even more things and doing that daily farming grind to grow as many high-quality veggies and fruits and flowers as possible. As the seasons change, so do your crops, and you can even forage for mushrooms and other natural treats. This game is popular for a reason, and it is well worth the hype. If you haven't already played it, now is the time. Like Stardew Valley, My Time at Portia is a farming sim that invites you to start a new life in the town of Portia, taking over your pa's old workshop. You rebuild the workshop and start a farm in the surrounding area, growing crops and raising animals and taking on commissions for the community. Sound familiar? Fans of Stardew Valley will love this game. I love the colorful and whimsical art style of My Time at Portia, so it's one of my favorite games to escape into. And there is so much to do that it can never get boring. You can build your home, go fishing, join in community events, get to know everyone in town, even battle your way through the ruins and dungeons of Portia. Despite being based on very familiar gameplay mechanics, My Time at Portia feels wholly unique, and it is well worth the experience. The seasons in Portia are beautifully done and feel real, and the environment is just a joy to wander through. It's so lush and bright. I absolutely love this game, and the plant obsessed will find a lot to enjoy here. I haven't played this one yet, but it's next on my list, and for good reason. Just look at it. Story of Seasons, previously Harvest Moon, is the series that inspired Stardew Valley, and there's a lot of games from that series on the Switch, and all of them are wonderful, cozy farm sims, perfect for plant lovers. But what strikes me about this one is the almost watercolor comics art style, and the chance to become familiar with Doraemon, a popular franchise in Japan. The game takes place in beautiful Notora, and it is there you will spend your time building a dynamic and beautiful farm, raising animals, fishing, building relationships with town residents. You know the deal by now. But again, what stands out to me about this game is its vibrant and unique looking world. There is a warmth and attention to detail in the setting and style that just instantly makes me feel calm. Even better, Doraemon Story of Seasons is about to get a sequel later this year, so it's a great time to pick this one up and get acquainted with its serene and whimsical little world. Okay, let's move on from simple farming sims. There's so many out there, but how about a game that mixes farming with story-rich adventure? Sakuna of Rice and Ruin came out in 2020, but I just recently picked it up on Nintendo Switch and I can't stop playing it. It is visually gorgeous. You're transported to a fantastical, historical Japan filled with so much warmth and beauty you won't want to put it down. With immersive and beautiful sound effects and music, excellent voice acting, and characters I feel connected to. The game beautifully pairs combat and adventure with cozy and chill exploration and simulation elements. Cozy gamers should know that there is definitely combat in this game, but if you're new to games with combat or it isn't your usual style, you might still consider giving this one a try. This is a game that invites you to play mindfully and slowly, and the combination of side-scrolling combat adventure with the environment and engaging and peaceful simulation features makes this game feel entirely unique. Plant lovers will adore the game's scenery and the challenge and peace of tending crops, with incredibly detailed steps that you can really get lost in. Sakuna is a harvest goddess, her strength growing with each rice crop, and what you do on the field has a direct impact on her combat abilities. There is an emphasis on farming, tending, cooking, and crafting in this game that rivals any traditional farm sim. So folks who want to try their hand at ancient agriculture and some swordplay should give this one a try. I know I'll be reaching for it until it's finished and probably will still be looking for more. If you're into this combo of farming and adventure, how about a cozy and cute RPG featuring an adorable cast of fruits and vegetables? Garden Story is the definition of wholesome and whimsical. It is absolutely precious, filled with quests for defending, restoring, and improving the village of the Grove. You can explore different game regions, tend garden plots, forage for resources, curate libraries, and get to know your neighbors. But you can also delve into dungeons, upgrade your weapons, level up with a fun and engaging skill tree, and take on daily quests. This game hits the perfect balance between cute and cozy, mindful gardening and rebuilding, and wholesome adventure. Plus, you play as an adorable Concord grape. Is there anything better than that? Remember when I said I'd include games with exquisite plant vibes? Calico is one of those. You create your own character with a fairly robust and inclusive character customization system and immediately begin running a cozy cafe in a lush and bright little town. You collect, befriend, and interact with adorable animals, everything from cats to puppies to polar bears to birds, and you can invite them to come live in your cafe. You cook food with a funny and incredibly unique cooking system, complete tasks for the townsfolk, decorate your cafe, purchase things from shops in town, explore a variety of visually beautiful and whimsical regions, and more. One of my favorite parts of the game is the fact that you can ride around on various animals, just taking in the beautiful scenery. There's a lot of going back and forth in the game to complete various requests, and while some folks have called that kind of tedious, I think it adds to the game's emphasis on cozy escape. You're meant to meander in Calico, wandering about and enjoying the unique and vibrant scenery. Calico also has some wonderful queer representation, and you know I love that. I love decorating my cafe and outdoor garden with a wide variety of plants and decor. Whoever designed the plants in this game is very clearly into plant collection. They know their stuff. I befriend and collect every animal I can find, and my absolute favorite part, I get to ride around on the back of a fox. Yes, you can ride foxes in this game. Are you surprised that I love it? Calico is just the perfect cozy escape. Well, I'm realizing that I could go on and on, so why don't you let me know in the comments below if you'd like a part 2 for this series. I'm starting to see a pattern in the cozy games I like to pick up. Almost all of them have plants and cute animals. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All of that goes such a long way in supporting my work on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you really soon.